Hi folk, I heard a wonderful story recently of an argument the sun had with the wind, and not much sun out today. The wind said to the sun, let's see who's the strongest. That guy walking down the laneway right now, let's see who can get him to take off his jacket. The sun moved aside, hid behind a cloud, and the wind blew a gale, and all that did to the man was he got his jacket on and he pulled it in tighter. The sun came out from behind the cloud. The sun produced this beautiful warmth and rays of light, and eventually the guy took off his coat. Now let that just percolate in your heart just for a moment. You know, it's like harsh words. Harsh words cause people to back off. They cause them to withdraw and to eventually shut down. Kind words, on the other hand, cause people to feel secure, to feel respected, and to feel valued. Ephesians 4:29 really encapsulates the whole essence of kind words, where Paul says, "Let no corrupt word proceed from your mouth, but what is good and necessary for edification, that it may impart grace to the hearers." Solomon also reminded us in Proverbs 12:18, and he said, "Rash language cuts and maims, but there's healing in the words of the wise." You know, every day we write our own job description by the words that we use. Words will build a house that we live in. I've learnt so much out of John chapter 21 when it comes to words. Jesus has this Q&A with Peter, and he says to Peter, "Peter, do you agape me? Do you love me?" In other words, Peter's response 3 times is, "I like you." Jesus responds by saying, "Feed my sheep." He doesn't correct Peter, he just says, "Feed my sheep." I love that. The fact that even though there was the wrong responses, Jesus kept pointing Peter to his future as a leader of the church in feeding God's people. You know, we always need to let our words be soft, because tomorrow we may have to eat them. I want to leave you with beautiful words spoken by Paul in Corinthians 13 verse 2, and he says this: "If I speak God's word with power, revealing all his mysteries and making everything as plain as day, and our faith that says mountain jump and the mountain jumps, but I don't have love, I'm nothing." Let not your heart be troubled.